Hey, 666 days. Woo! Squiddy-doo! Okay. Oh, yes. Firewood, we're lacking. Well, that's fine. Grab some right here. Okay. I'll do it. Now, I don't think the bear doesn't normally like wander like down here like in front of the Quans anymore. I don't believe. But I'm paranoid enough that we're gonna keep behaving as though it does. Because I really don't want to be wrong. But you, what are you? You are deer. Okay, you can go about your deer business. Excuse me. Okay, do we full on harvest or do we quarter? Okay, we're walking directly into the wind. Which in this case might actually not be bad if our girl Petunia can act like a windbreak. Also, feathers. Feathers. I have feather. Singular. What are y'all doing? Okay, so, yeah, so wind coming in from this way. So, if I tried to make a mag lens hype fire here. Yeah, there we go.
Come on, little fire.
Boom.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay. 2 hours of water for you. You just sit tight. Um, Actually, let's start with a little breakfast. Oh, right, yes, drop the fat. Can't forget the fat. Okay, 43. What can we do in 43 minutes? Four? Or... There we go. We might end up doing this just bit by bit. If for no other reason, then we can restock our water, which is a little on the low side. And fat. Okay, fat we stick over here. Okay, we're full, so now let's get back to making water. So, any more feathers, boys? No? Bunch of lazy crows? All right. So 18, 17. That's fine. We took up like a quarter of its weight. We can just like rip the hide off, right? That's fine. Okay, that's all good. So you go for about an hour. All right, 10 kilos, that'll do. And I mostly just want to, I want to use up this improvised knife because I have no, I don't even remember where I got it. Probably the
I'm not
airfield,
sure
but
I'm hearing much more.
I have, I'm fine with wearing that down to the nub. Oh, and the wind direction has changed. Well, okay, let me see if I can do this. Just just in case. Because the weather had to change, of course.
Come on, little fire.
Now, are we wind blocked here? And the answer appears to be kind of. Yeah, we might be too clever by half here, but you know what? We gotta try. Yeah, give me an hour of meat. That's fine.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, that one's burned out. That is totally fine. It's blocked-ish, I guess. All right. More steak. We'll start there. Hey, Nerdy Tokyo, good to see ya. How is how is that toddling town treating you? I saw on Blue Sky you got a rock solid breakfast tip. You were missing American style breakfasts? Because I know the feeling, and I would say I cannot blame you. are. Grab you. There we go. Let's see, 34. Yeah, give me a half liter. When aren't you? Totally fair. That is honestly 100% fair. How much time I got fire? 50. Yeah, I know. Like Japan Denny's is not America Denny's. Among other things. More? More.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Came back home to jail for a bit, now ready to bundle up again and go down to the museum. Nice. Well, enjoy. And is the are you is the Chicago winter still lingering? Okay, grab, 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 grab. Suppose I'll take these. All right, those were guts. Okay. Um. Oh
This
heck.
pack is getting kind of heavy.
High of 2 heads. Okay, that's it. It's weird because like the west part of the country has been getting like 80 Fahrenheit and then some, but I guess the Midwest hasn't caught on to the early summer yet. Well, enjoy. Hope you have a grand time. One of the normal ones, a fancy breakfast, is like 2 pieces of toast made with Weetabix with sugar. They have bacon bap. Well, yeah, Nerdy Tokyo was at a restaurant, so it might be a little different. But you're talking like what? Bacon, hash browns, at least one other animal product. Orange juice, perhaps. American breakfast is an institution in and of itself. True, true. But and yeah, eggs, definitely eggs. Your choice. Scrambled, sunny side up, over easy, what have you. But no beans, no tomato. That's just what I like. The presence of the tomato in a full English just mystifies me.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm sure there's some profound historical reason that I'm too much of an uncultured heathen to understand, but I don't know, man. Okay, and we're sticking our bear hides over here. Grilled. No, tomatoes do not spark joy for me. Again, maybe for family reasons, but it's just they are, to borrow a phrase, they're not my idea of good eats. Like maybe it's maybe it's the texture, or maybe they get their tomato juice everywhere. I don't know. And I don't claim to have sensible biases. I just know I have them. The acid cuts through the grease. They're like, let's get away with fried bread. I mean, fried bread. I mean, fried bread is great, but it's just I can't again. I'm not saying good or bad. I'm saying for me, I cannot make that leap. It's one of the many reasons why I will never be a citizen of Great Britain. So your typical diner breakfast: eggs, toast, bacon, hash browns. Though that's the main thrust. And or if you're particularly convenient, if you want convenience or efficiency, you can get them all in, say, a breakfast burrito or a sandwich, if you prefer. Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, omelet, and you start with protein. Yeah, all very popular options. But man, I miss breakfast burritos. I miss them something fierce. And I know I could just make them, but that would involve like effort and shit. Where's time for that? How Marshall, you've been here. How many times in recent streams have we ended up talking about issues around breakfast and breakfast foods? I think there's a theme emerging, I believe. Oh, come on. Is it? Yeah, it's one of we have our regular talking points. Auto enjoy culture, nice. Have a good one, Nerdy Tokyo, and give all the modern art our best. It's still foggy. Boo. Do not want. Oh, extra pemmican bars. I will absolutely take those. How many is that? 12. I forgot those were there. That's great. Your dad wants to be they want to be a cultural hub, and he's in yogurt with more culture. You're just dealing the sick burns today, aren't you, Martian? All right. So, since we got skunked on our quest for caffeine, let's Yeah, so before we make our next trip to Transfer Pass, we're gonna take a quick little side jag. We're gonna go to Timberwolf and Mountaineers, and I'm going to see if I did, in fact, leave coffee. I'm like 90% certain I did, because we wouldn't have used up everything we brought down from the summit. Excuse me again. Hang on. Yoink. I do seem to be burping a lot more of late, but my completely uneducated opinion is that it has something to do with the yeah with the Wegovy, and given some of the other side effects I've heard, I'll take that one. Right, so coffee. Well, okay, yeah. Oh, I'm okay. I'm feeling some mission creep. We could check Thompson's. Thompson's is not that far out of our way. Do you want to check Molly's? Maybe not. Yeah. I feel like the odds would be low there. No, let's try to stay, as focused as we can be. Okay. Am I taking that ptarmigan down? We'll leave some of that. 2, 3, 4. No, we're coming back here, so I don't mind leaving that. That's all fine. Oh, the socks, right. Forgot about those. Ooh, okay. Let me process those. Let me drop the socks. There we go. Because you got to remember, we're gonna have a climb ahead of us, and we don't have the space capsule as a convenient little resting point. So make sure we're fully rested before we go. Alrighty. Right. The wolf. Every time we take the mine to PV, gotta remind myself there is that one stupid wolf that likes to park itself right there by the entrance. And if we're gonna have a clean getaway, we gotta do something about that. how many? Well, I do still have all that on me. Well, that's fine. Yeah, revolver ammo's not that heavy. It's all right. Or I guess what we could do, we could, come up, yeah, come up the side rather than like that direct steep route. Or we could take the usual route and then just pop off one revolver round before we crest the hill. Using the revolver for what it was intended to be, to scare rather than to hunt. Okay. All right. How are we going to do this? We're going to skitter down. We're going to shoot. If we get charged, we skitter down there. If it charges from this way, we skitter down here. Little hitch in your giddy up there, huh, Bear? Ow. I hit you right in the noggin. Okay. Real quick, what's our bear count? 37. So when that turns 38, then we're free to leave. Because I do not wish to waste this kill. Because we have stumbled into this bear before. Trying to see if is there a safe spot just to hang out and pass time? I'm not sure there is. Because he was coming. Yeah, I'm hesitant just to squat somewhere and pass time because as we've seen, like when these animals get they get that ginger up in them, they'll run just about anywhere. Okay, 38. Thank you. So it's So that bear did not have Kool-Aid Bear's stamina. Although, in fairness, Kool-Aid Bear also did. Yeah, that bear had twice as many arrows as Kool-Aid Bear did. Oh, oh, that one broke. Okay, well, excuse me. Well, it has one in it. No, it's 30 kilos of meat. It's a bear hide. I go back to my initial. I go back to my initial admonishment of myself. What are we on the clock or something? Also, hello, floating stick. We have time. Like the whole idea behind this exercise was to help the time pass quicker. So why the hell wouldn't we? I reloaded the guy who runs Ghost Adventures T-show. Guys having human remains. Ooh. And other trafficking with that. Artifacts stolen. In other places with missing skulls. Oh wow, that is I mean that is gruesome and entirely believable. I mean, the whole Museum of the Bible in Washington D.C. is a lot of that is filled with artifacts that were stolen from Iraq by the Hobby Lobby people. All right, you know what? Fuck you. There. One less meat-seeking missile when we find our bear. Here people again, and yeah, it is a genuinely good thing that people are getting their heritage and their artifacts back, assuming that actually is what happens. And these these items that are being reclaimed don't somehow mysteriously end up in a collection somewhere. All right, where's this stupid bear? Like in the course of an hour, all kinds of places it could have gone. It'd be nice if the crows could do their job, but apparently that's asking too much. Even when they do show up, they don't provide feathers, but I'd be okay with that. They just tell me where my ding-dang bear is. Okay, wolf spotted on the hillside. Let's loop around. Maybe it did run up here. You do hope things go back, but there's very little news about it, so, well, yeah, there's that. Also, if things got taken from Iran, getting them back to their origin might be a little complicated at the moment. Yeah. I'm sure the museums would love to have them back, but like trying to get them into Iran at this point in time would be almost putting them in harm's way. Oh, come on, Astrid, you can do this. Or maybe you can't. Fuck you. Well, yeah, the tree cover here isn't exactly helping my search, but maybe it ran back down to the town site. Certainly not over here. Maybe there needs to be a network of good museums to hold attendance. Well, everyone thinks they're a good museum, but I don't. Good for whom? And like even the best intentioned, like the wokest of the museums, they only have so much space, and if these artifacts they need a particular kind of preservation, like climate control, etc. Even if these museums want to help out, they might not be able to. Okay, okay, I hear crows. Careful. I hear crows to the left. So let's check to the left. Now, I thought I went past the bear's nooch. Or is this a different nooch? No. No? Okay. Now I don't hear the crows anymore. Boo. But again, it's like it could not be more crow weather, so there's no excuses there. As hello, Bun Buns. Goodbye, Bun Buns. Okay, so I might have been tricked by traveling crows. Well, more fool me. So, where the hecking heck is this bear? No, that was the wolf. That's the wolf that broke my arrow. All right. Well, didn't see any evidence of it here. We'll head back down the slope and we'll check the town site. Maybe it did reset. Oh, I don't know why the presence of wolves surprised me. We're still on Stalker. Yeah. Okay, yeah, here's the bear's nooch with the bones and everything. Look at the bones. Mount Battalion for her. Oh, right, because you said you were. Are you in Miami or are you going to Miami? Anyway, you're going to head out. Okay, well, have a good day, Goofy. No, you're not in Miami. You had class. Yeah, you and Alonzo had your discussion. All right, have a good one, Goofy. All right, crows, work with me here. Help a hunter out. Yeah, see, this is where we shot it from there, and then we hit the thing. No. Doesn't look like it went out onto the ice. That would be far too convenient. Hmm. It did no. It wouldn't despawn, would it? No, they fixed that. Yeah, Hinterland fixed the issue with carcasses, despawning too rapidly. It's just it RUN and OFT. I guess it is incumbent upon us to actually find the damn thing. All right. Well, I know it's not the most scintillating gameplay. I will acknowledge that. But again, y'all voluntarily came here. You know what you were signing up for. I want my loot. I want my arrow. One shot broke the arrow. But it still has one of our arrows in it. You see, There's the bun buns again. We've covered this ground. It just had to take. Yes, yes, yes. I had to take that shot. The bear was in my way. Yeah, it was complicating our exit plan and complicating my hopes to even like just going out and about during the aurora. You know, it had to be done. But no, it quite clearly did not have to be done, but it was done. Where? Where is this damn thing? Oh, okay, yeah, this is where we were gonna go. This is, yeah, this is the way to the PV mine exit. You know, we might as well loop up and around just to see if it is actually there. Okay, well, there are crows there, but is that our quarry? I'm not sure. No, that looks like a Carl Bob. Right, yeah, that's the Carl Bob on the initial slope coming up this way. All right. Oh, there's an idea. Okay, I wonder, me, what if we YOLO map from the lookout tower? Would a bear carcass somehow show up on the map? I almost want to try that. Oh, right, hang on, hang on. Well, of course it is in there now. Ridiculous. All right. I just, again, we must increase our calm. This is annoying, yes, but Coastal Highway is only so big. There's only so many places the bear could have gone. And as long as we continue to do a deliberate search, It will turn up eventually. And you know what? If the say the meat loses quality, oh well. We can deal with that. Most as long as we get the hide and the guts would be nice. Those are the most important things. Yeah, that's almost certainly not it. But I'm stumped enough to where I'm willing to do a YOLO map. Not a YOLO nap like like Prof Nels, but a YOLO map just to see if that bear does in fact show up. Although it would probably need to be in our line of sight somewhere, I would assume, for it to do that. Do we even have? We do not have charcoal. You haven't seen a bear, have you, Carl Bob? All right. Well, rip bozo. Nope, nope, nope. Those are traveling crows. Don't get excited. All right. So let's get away from those crows and then we'll go check again. All right. So could it? Okay. You know what? It could have. It could have run downhill as much as easily it could have run uphill. Why don't we check downhill? It's getting late anyway. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Well, okay, so question for myself. Find bear, go get coffee, straight to straight back to far territory? Or do we get coffee, come back, load up on things, whatever, and then go? Okay, again, I hear crows. There we fucking are. And it's on a hillside, of course. Okay, well, that was certainly the use of the day. Fuck off. Jesus. What are we going to do with this? hang on. Before we even consider that, where where are we going to take the goods? What are we going to do with it? Ooh, okay. Well, there's a cabin not really, yeah, cabin not too far, or trailer, whatever, not too far from here. So I want to overcommit and end up going down the slope. But I want eyes on it because if we quarter this, we're gonna end up with a lot of stinkiness. So I just want to be able to see where we want to go. Or, how about this? We just abandon the meat. I mean, like we take the hide, we take the guts, we stash them somewhere convenient. We just take the meat off it and leave it. Maybe? I don't know. Sweet. Oh, can I even start a fire here? That is a big old noperino. Because that's an hour and a half right there. So you might as well just quarter it. And of course, another aurora rolls in.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
All right, let me at least like walk these downhill until there's a place I can deposit them. Oh, I'm crouched. That's probably part of it too.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, relax. All right. Well, okay. I don't know how long these have been like out exposed to the elements, so the meat might not be in great shape. Excuse me. Do we just harvest and leave? Or do we just leave and say, you know, that's a bear's worth of food just gonna go away? Okay, we don't need a fire. One would be nice. We could you know, cook a little bit and then
I wonder if the owner's around.
give Astrid dinner. 18 minutes. Okay, that's not terrible. There. And that part of the reason I'm trepidatious is because there's almost certainly at least one Aurora wolf wandering around here.
I could eat anything right now.
And there's 42. Yeah, we got enough firewood to sustain one. All right, fine.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
It did, Astrid. I don't know if you noticed. There. Okay. Yeah. So we'll take care of this. Yeah. We'll harvest the meat, but we'll leave it here. We'll take the hides and guts to the nearest convenient location. Make a note of it, and then we'll go about our business. There we are. All right, I hate the lip smacking sounds. I don't mind the chewing, but it's just man, the lip smacking sounds just get to me in a way none of the other sounds do. All right. Anyway, back at it. All right, so 23, hour and a half. Perfect. Yeah, we should be able to get through these.
I need to find a place to rest.
Just always with the complaints, huh? Why Why'd that fat jump up there? That was weird. Oh well. Oh, there we go. Okay, cooked. Cooked. You go over here. There we go. So 1836. All right, yeah. So we'll get all these harvested. We'll grab our water, grab the guts. We already have the hide on us, and then we just get somewhere where get somewhere we can just deposit this stuff and then go about it. Or, well, not our day. The day's over. Excuse me. Get it to the rest of our business. So I don't know how. No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's not overcomplicate things. Why? Okay, again, the fat jumped up there. It was at the end of the queue, and then it decided to jump because I had everything sorted by, by condition rather than by weight. So that was odd. Anyway. Not as big a deal now, but when we're dropping things, but if we're eating from the menu, that could be disastrous. Huh? Okay. Maybe I was hammering the button too hard, and then the game got confused. I don't know. Alrighty. Are we just gonna let that go? Fine, I'll take a torch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Watch out for the embers. Grab that. Grab that. Go ahead and reload now, just so we don't regret it later. Oh, yeah, I do also have 30 sticks on me. That might be part of it. It's fine, though. It's fine. We've killed nearly everything in the neighborhood. Nope, that's a rock. Okay. A little concerned there. Well, okay, I do. Do I see? I thought I saw a wolf down there. Good. Take the express route down here. There we go. Okay, gently. Very nice. Okay, there's the trailer. But Quonset's not that far off. Question: How do we experience any resistance on the way in? Well, you know what? We're living large. We're going for it. Hey, thank you for the follow, Pope Fantastic. I just want you to know that, yeah, Pope Bob might have the current job, and Cardinal Pizzaballa was a lot of the internet's favorite, but
I am too tired to think.
I was you were my pick for Pope when the job was open. Okay. Right, so yeah, the meat. Oh, I don't. Is there even a name for that spot? I don't think so. Or maybe it'll just be a surprise cache of bear meat at some point. Yeah, I don't even have like a landmark. All right. Anyway,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
well, let's do something about that, Astrid. About fresh bear hide, plop, and then 10 more guts for the collection. Plop. I'll even restock some of the water. Oh, sure. Now the Aurora dies. Now that I'm actually here. All right. I see how it is, game. I see. Okay. It is noon. We're mostly rested. Um. Okay. So bear stuff. The bear issue is addressed. Excuse me. So what's on our to-do list now? Check for coffee at Timberwolf. Come back here? Because if we didn't, where would we go? Well, you'd have to go back into PV from Timberwolf, and you could cut through. Yeah, you could cut through Winding River, and then out the dam, and then you can just go from Mystery Lake. Okay, I don't. Hey, Ruak, welcome in. Good to see you. It's fine. Is it? I mean, kinda. I didn't set out for this to be the main base, but it kinda just ended up that way, like by virtue of our spending 165 days here. But like, I got some we got some hides and guts here. A whole mess at misanthropes. We got fish meat out front. We got every other kind of meat out back. We have just piles of raw bear meat strewn about the zone. Could use some storage cells. I mean, for the aesthetically minded, maybe, but I, um, I subscribe to the pile o' crap school of storing things. Also, it just feels like a lot of work. I don't dislike I've actually made the furniture workbench. It's over there in Misanthropes. It's just it's like the travois. I'm happy for the people who dig it to have it, but this is the way I live. I choose to live like this. Okay, where are we? So 668 days. We just crossed 1.9 million calories expended. Wow. So we're up to 868 wolf kills plus 38 bars. 17 deer, 11 moose, 45 bun buns, 23 ptarmigans. No cougars yet. Oh, and look, the amount of meat harvested is just about to catch up with the amount of fish we've caught. All the flat spaces. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. Oh wait. Sorry, hang on. There we go. All right. So that ended up being more eventful than I expected. Our health got down to like 30% or whatever. Oh, and we did we had multiple bear kills, even though I definitely didn't set out to do that. Okay, so next time we check on our coffee. We go back to Transfer Pass. We make as many Briar House pies as we can. And then we start clearing a path in the Zoc for Astrid to go live in a hole for a month. But for now, it's 12:30 in the morning. It's Monday, and I should probably crawl into bed. But thank you all so much, friends, for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you again to Pope Fantastic for the follow, and thanks everyone for hanging out and chatted. Ruak, Martian, Goofy, Nerdy Tokyo, Faultless Elm, appreciate y'all. And YouTube friends, thank you as well. And we'll see you next time, and bye for now.